Fear is just a reaction. Courage is a decision. Every day, we make hundreds of decisions, often not realizing that even the smallest choice can profoundly change somebody's life. This is Miley, a 10-year-old right from a small corner of the world in Quapaw, Oklahoma.
Miley is a member of the Peoria tribe of Oklahoma. Typical 10-year-old girl. She's happy, funny, ambitious, kind, really goofy.
But sometimes your world can change in the blink of an eye.
Miley was completely healthy. Then one day she was playing in a basketball game. I noticed she was very short of breath. She asked the coach to take her out of the ball game. That night, Miley started running a fever and complaining her hip was hurting.
I've never felt pain like that in my hip. It just kept on throbbing. I tried to think, I'm like, oh, I'm just probably cramped up and all that. No, it wasn't a cramp.
The following day, I took Miley into the ER. After running Miley's blood work several times, that's when Miley was diagnosed with leukemia.
I was probably terrified knowing that I could have died. It was hard.
She had acute myeloid leukemia, which is very aggressive and moves very fast.
The chemo, it was painful. My whole body was hurting. I got nauseous very easily. I could barely eat. They gave me morphine, and I couldn't get really good sleep. I wake up with just a weird dream.
Her leukemia was considered high risk. They came in and they said Miley's best chance of survival would be with a stem cell transplant.
I was really hoping they would find a match soon so I could live my life.
When the family thought things couldn't get any worse, the world was hit with another crisis. While Miley was desperately looking for a donor, in the quiet little town of Nederland, Texas, someone received a life-changing phone call. Her name is Kayla.
When I received that call, I knew that there was someone on the other side that needed help. Without hesitation, I asked what I needed to do, where I needed to go, right in the middle of the world being shut down with COVID. And I didn't think twice about it. I got into the registry by going to a concert in Beaumont, Texas. And there was a DKMS stand set up wanting to sign people up to be put into the registry. I personally have never had anybody in my family pass from a cancer, but I do know how I would feel if I got the news that someone in my family had it and there was something that someone could do to help. And that's how I look at things. I will give anything to help other people.
Even amid the pandemic, when the hospital was the last place anyone would want to be, Kayla drove straight there to donate her stem cells and save the life of a stranger.
Kayla is like another mother to me. She saved my life.
You know, you saw a lot on the news about people being infected and dying and not knowing what was going on with this COVID disease. But there was something bigger than that I needed to take care of. My husband was worried. I said, I don't care if I get infected. I will isolate myself and I will go stay in a hotel and you and the kids will be fine.
Miley's transplant went great. After almost a year in the hospital, I'm so glad things are back to normal. I'm glad my child's alive and that she gets to enjoy the things all the other 14-year-old kids get to do.
This story isn't just about Miley and Kayla. It's a lesson for all of us. Every decision we make sends a ripple out into the world. The question is, what kind of impact will you create?
Miley, I want you to know that you are very strong and sweet. And I love you so much. And I'll see you soon. Bye.